Dylan Black. Scientists in School workshops are going to be taking place Thursday, March 15th. Let's find out about these amazing workshops. Lots to get to here with Carol Mothersill, who's with Scientists in School. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Great to have you here. This is going to take me back to like my grade 8 or maybe even earlier science classes, right?
Well, we've got science for everybody from ages 4 all the way up to 14. So,
all right, so
maybe when you're in kindergarten.
Kindergarten, okay. Well, either way, I'm excited about this, and I know you're going to put me to the test here a little bit. But
I am.
Can you tell us a bit about Scientists in School? So how long has this been around for?
So Scientists in School's been here in Ontario for more than 25 years, here in Ottawa for more than 12 years.
Okay.
We're an education charity with the goal of getting kids excited about science.
All right.
We go into schools and deliver half-day workshops in their classrooms that are hands-on, inquiry-based, with getting those kids learning about science and knowing that science is fun and anybody can do it.
Now, do you see kids entering these workshops sort of at the beginning like, but then they leave just, you know, wide-eyed and so excited about this?
Absolutely. You have every type of child in that classroom. The ones that are super excited that you're there, maybe the ones that are a little more reluctant, and you try and pull in those other students and get them engaged, and once you get something in their hands, you've got them hooked.
Yeah, of course.
They're curious, they want to discover and get right into the science.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how I feel right now, and I'm 40 years old, for goodness sake.
Well, then let's get down to some science.
Well, let's talk, before we get to the science,
okay.
Tell us how many workshops are there being offered?
At Lee Valley Tools?
Yeah.
So at Lee Valley Tools, we have 4 workshops that we offer. It's a partnership that we have where we go in and lead these workshops in their seminar rooms. We have 2 geared for younger kids, ages 4 through 8, and 2 workshops for older kids, 8 to 14.
Okay, because I have names of some of the workshops. So Winter is for the birds.
Yes.
Which is one of them. The bee's knees.
And the bee's knees.
Okay, now, so let's just talk about these first.
These first 2 are for our younger scientists.
Okay.
Okay, so in Winter is for the birds. Students are going to learn about birds that migrate, so that leave Canada, and those that want to stay here and brave our Canadian winter. And they're going to learn how they adapt.
What is wrong with those birds, by the way, the ones that want to stay here, when they could just fly away?
You know what? We have lots of opportunities to help keep them warm by building a roosting house, and the youth are also going to build a suet and seed feeder.
Oh, cute, okay.
Okay. In the bee's knees, they're looking at native pollinators. So they're going to look at how bees can fly around, and I've brought my little bee here. Okay.
He doesn't look like he's doing very well.
Well, you know, we'll get him perked up here.
Okay.
And he comes in and he can pick up that pollen. You see, he's not even touching the pollen, and he'll move it from flower to flower.
Oh, look at that bee work.
And then they're going to make a pollinator house to take home.
That's exceptional. Okay, so sorry, what are the ages for that? Because that looks a bit advanced.
It's ages 4 through 8. Now, Dylan, all of our scientists come with a parent or a grandparent or an aunt or an uncle. And those adults are the lab assistants to the scientists.
Oh, cool.
So you do it together. So mom and dad are there helping. Everything is ready for the kids when they get there, and they're led through it.
That helps, obviously, right?
Yes.
So it takes away some of the heavy lifting, I guess, so to speak. What about honk, squeak, and rumble? And then you've got the magnetic amazement.
Yes. So those 2 workshops are geared for our older scientists. In honk, squeak, and rumble, they're going to learn about how they can make a sound and that they need a vibration to do that.
Okay.
And then they are going to learn how they can change that sound so that they can make it louder or they can change its pitch, so whether it's a high note or a low note.
Okay.
And this is a cup quacker, something that anyone can do over the March break at home with their kids.
Cup quacker.
A cup quacker.
Interesting.
Yes. And along the string, we're going to make a vibration, and it helps. I'm just going to put a little bit of water on my fingers, and we're going to pull on that.
Yeah.
And so the string is where we have the vibration, and we use the cup to amplify that sound.
So what is it about the water that you put on your fingers that's now, obviously, that's helping to make the noise?
It just allows you to tug on this a little bit differently. If I pull on this at the bottom, you see it won't. It makes a little bit of a noise, but not as much.
That's fun. Okay, interesting. You can play the telephone game too if you want to.
You could play the telephone game. The kids will also make an orchestra. They'll get the boom whackers going. They'll learn how to play a kalimba. And the big project in that is to make an ocarina out of a carrot.
Is that the worst you've ever seen someone play that, by the way?
No, you might have me beat by just a little bit.
Oh, yeah. You're worse?
I am.
Wow, I'm very sorry to hear that. Yes, what else? Because I know that you wanted to put me to the test here as well.
Yes, I want you to help me make a simple motor. So in magnetic amazement, the students are going to learn about magnetism and electricity.
Sure.
And so I have brought here for you, we have 2 different motors. You're going to make one and I'm going to make one.
All right.
Okay, so here is your coil out of magnetic wire.
Okay.
So you can just take that in your hands.
Okay, just put this underneath the boom whackers.
Okay?
Okay.
And the first thing that you want to do is just to make sure that these are still straight, that no one has kind of knocked them off on the floor
No,
and stepped on them.
here.
So they're looking good, absolutely.
Okay.
And you're going to put yours between the two metal posts here, and mine are going to go between the paper clips.
Okay, so sorry, in these little holes?
Yep. Yep,
Okay.
you got it.
It shouldn't be as difficult.
It's a little bit
there it
fiddly.
is.
Okay,
Yeah.
now give it a little
Sure.
bit of a spin to make
Oh.
sure that spins.
Nice.
Excellent. And now
Yes.
you need to connect your power source, which is just a couple of batteries.
This isn't going to shock. You're not trying to trick me, are you?
No, 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 it's
Okay.
all safe. It's all safe.
Because we're on live television.
I
so,
know, I
you
know. You can do this, Dylan. I'll get mine going too.
I don't know,
Okay.
maybe if you
Now
were
flick it again.
you could have been an evil scientist, you know?
No. Just let go. Just
Oh,
let go.
look at that.
There we go.
It's going
Okay.
on its own, unless
So
I'm
then-
just so strong
no.
and I just, you know,
No.
now it's not.
It's so a simple motor is
Okay.
one of the biggest advantages that we have in engineering and technology.
So can you explain to me quickly why it's going on its own? Just with the power of the battery, obviously, but I mean, that's magic of sorts.
Yes. Well, the battery provides current, and the current flows through. So we had to close the circuit. Okay. Anytime we produce electricity, it creates its own magnetic field.
Okay.
And we have the opposing magnetic fields because there's a small little magnet there that will keep spinning
That is so much
that
fun.
wire.
Okay,
Right?
so we only have about 45 seconds
Okay.
left, and I just want to get to all the details in
Yes.
this. Okay, so Scientists in School workshops happening Thursday, March 15th, and it's happening at Lee Valley Tools, 900 Morrison Drive. Now, how can people get signed up for this?
People need to visit the Lee Valley website, so leevalley.com. If they go into events and seminars, they can see all the information there, but to register, they need to call the store.
Okay, how many spots per? Because there's 4 workshops.
There's
in total?
4 workshops, and we have space for 6 scientists in each workshop.
Oh, good. So it's really hands-on.
It's
and a lot
hands-on,
of time.
it's small, it's engaging. They bring their parent. Parent will stay with them because there are tasks that need a lab assistant.
Okay. Does the lab assistant get to
Yeah.
wear very cool protective goggles?
Well, at times. And the really unique thing about this partnership is that all the proceeds from these workshops come back to support scientists in school.
Amazing. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Have a good day.